Hi everybody. Um, this is weight loss surgery journey girl in her very first, what do we call this? Video blog or whatever. Um, Today is one, two, three, four, day 5 of my pre-operative 6-month journey before I even go and get the surgery. And I just went to my first class last week, and I found it pretty informative. Um, Nothing I didn't really know before, just about health and protein and carbs and fat, and they did like a little lesson on that stuff. And it should be pretty interesting once all of this takes place, because it's almost like I think about that stuff now, and during Weight Watchers, I've kind of thought about nutrients, but everything was so much more. And then when they really break it down for you and say, oh my goodness, it's going to be like, this little amount, like not even a deck of cards. So you really want to make sure that all of your nutrients are jam packed. So that ought to be interesting. I've been actually watching a lot of other people's videos post op to hear kind of what's worked and what hasn't worked. So I'm going to keep this kind of short. I could ramble on forever, but I'm sure I'll be making more of these as time goes on. Um, what prompted me to get this surgery or to even think about it? Um, it's just been a struggle my whole life. I actually originally went to the info session after I saw a friend that I had not seen in 2 years at homecoming for my alma mater. And the reason I hadn't been there for 2 years is like a whole other story for a different day. But I went, and she was like half the size that she had been before, and she looked absolutely amazing. So of course, the first night I saw her, I was like yelling at her and telling her she was a skinny bitch and how does she not eat things and blah 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 blah. Um, and so she came up to me right before she left and said, "Oh, I want to talk to you tomorrow." So I went, and we had a really nice conversation. And she said, "I just want to let you know, I actually had a lap band. I think it, I'm not exactly sure how long ago it was, but I think just about a year. And I got to tell you, she looks amazing. And she was like, I have a whole new lease on life. Um, I've been struggling with weight my entire life. Um, I wouldn't say I was a chunky kid, but I was really active. Um, and as time wore on, genetics have kind of caught up with me. And one of my biggest things is I am hungry all the time. I could eat 24 hours a day and I'd still be hungry. And things have been kind of getting out of control. I'm not happy about it at all. I just feel terrible. I wake up all achy and I feel gross and I'm tired all the time, and it's just not the way I want to feel. I've tried everything. I have tried absolutely everything, and nothing seems to be working. So this has been a really hard choice, but I think something that's going to pay off in the long run. But I originally went to the info session because I was thinking of the lap band, more because I was like, well, it's not permanent, and blah 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 blah. So they went through the whole spiel. They actually talked about the lap band, the gastric bypass, and the sleeve, which I guess a lot of insurances don't cover, although mine does cover it. Um, and the more I listened to the different reasons why people get lap band versus the gastric bypass, I think I'm leaning more toward the gastric bypass at this point. One, because of its rates um, on virtually eliminating diabetes. I have a history of diabetes on both sides of the family, and I'm sure in my physical next week, I'm sure that I'm going to get yelled at. Um, and then it also eliminates the feeling of hunger for the most part, which is like my main problem. Um, People talk about Weight Watchers being great and they can eat whatever they want. I am constantly starving on Weight Watchers. I don't know what it is. nothing has ever really worked for me. Ooh, that just sort of like went in and out. Wow, this picture is really terrible. I'm actually in my pajamas. I'm just about to go to bed. My hair looks crazy. It's actually Halloween night, and we got back from trick-or-treating, and it's really cold here in the Northeast tonight. But anyway, so I'm leaning more toward the gastric bypass, and I think that that's going to be the right choice for me. So that's about it. I hope to have more in the future, and I hope to be showing a little less of this business as time goes on. All right, talk to you later. Bye.